Welcome to the Yuka Morii challenge, where competitors face the task of recreating the work of a beloved Pokémon TCG artist. Yuka Morii is known for her unique clay sculpted Pokémon. Her handcrafted figures, mastery in lighting, and photography brings a charm that stands out from traditional art. Today, we have David. It's his first year clay sculpting and he'll have... What's that? It's his first day clay sculpting and he'll have 10 minutes to make this small live from Destined Rivals.
What difference does it make if it's his first day versus his first year? Same thing.
Apologies. For David's challenge, he is recreating the Smoliv from Destined Rivals. Smoliv, the olive Pokemon, it secretes oil from its head. The oil is so bitter, it can make you flinch. Within the last 24 hours, David has shown tremendous luck and below average skills. He shows potential to be a future prospect in another field. And after speaking with them backstage, he could use an Altoid and some of that luck we mentioned because the Yuka Morii challenge is no Ditto use transform. Alright, olives. Didn't think the shape would be this difficult. Focus. Think Mediterranean, Middle Eastern, North Africa.
Speaking of which, how does this look? Does it look like it's about to secrete some oil?
We got a ballin' Smoliv on our hands. This body shape is almost complete, it just needs its little feeties. Even this oval shape is getting hard to nail down. I mean, my thumbprints are all over it and my hands smell like chemicals. For a first challenge, this is proving to be quite difficult. What type of olive is Smoliv anyways? It looks like to me it could be Castelvetrano, which is known for its buttery taste, but in the Pokédex it says that it's quite bitter. Quick check on the progress, looking salad ready. If I had to pick a set or a card that stood out to me the most for Yuka Morii, it would probably be EX Delta Species. A little bit of lore for you early viewers or viewers checking out my old videos. There's no downplaying that I'm quite familiar with EX Delta Species because it's a set I grew up with.
This leg might be too big.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. So it might sway my admiration for some of these cards. Hold on, something's a little off with this Smoliv here. I think I need to fix it.
Or you know what? Maybe let's do the eyes. So I don't know. The top looks a bit more delicate on the Smoliv. So
what stood out for me in EX Delta Species was actually the
that's too much.
Ditto face on the different Pokemon.
Oh, wow,
and
that's way too much. Okay. Some small eyes.
It just made me look twice because I was thinking, like, is that actually what I'm seeing? Why are the eyes dots? The set would feature a few Pokemon in different kind of snapshots and backgrounds.
Yeah, it needs to be a bit lower.
Them being a Bulbasaur, Geodude, Mr. Mime.
Nice, got that forehead.
2 Pikachu cards.
Kind of, because I pulled down the eyes, it kind of looks like it's a bit sad here. Like, those are eyebrows.
2 Squirtles and 2 Charmanders. And the double up on Pokemon have different backgrounds and different camera angles for you Todd snaps.
Hopefully it's still recording.
You can tell Yuka Morii and the clay sculptures were talked about because my copies are absolutely destroyed. It was a fun little surprise to see these Ditto cards in the middle of your pack.
Okay, that looks okay, let's keep going. Let's do the top here. It's time to add the leaves. I see that some of them go up and some of them go down. So it would be best to make just like a couple leaves here. That would be a good size.
EX Delta Species, you have Steel type fused with the Pokemon type as well, making an interesting sort of metallic border and crossover.
10 minutes is really not a lot of time.
The theme of the Holland Tower. I think it's a pretty cool set. It was a pretty unique moment in Pokemon where we've only seen these Steel types fused with the Pokemon this one time, or this one block.
Sorry about that, ran out of memory.
Also, this reminds me, there's this really cute Azrael and Meryl that connect, well, sort of connect. It's the same artist, and it looks like they're kind of flowing down the same water.
Okay. Let's do a quick comparison. but I don't have too much time.
I'd love to go over this set sometime and look at the art. There's a lot of cards to talk about, as well as the whole block in general with the other sets. Many well-known artists.
Nice. Okay, the last thing I need to do is the mouth.
That are still illustrating current sets today. It's a very collectible set in the sense that there's a few themes you can go with, such as like the Holland theme, getting all the Holland themed cards, as well as maybe the rare cards, all these steel type fused Pokemon.
Given my time, I think this is it. Let's just do some final touches here. And time, play down. Let's get to the final results.
Joining us backstage is David for his post-interview after the challenge. How did you find it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That was pretty hard.
You could tell it was hard for you.
I didn't think I was gonna make it at all, and I did finish with a final product, but if you call it a final
We heard
product.
you were coming back for future episodes. And as for your first model, what would you give yourself out of 10?
Yeah, I'd probably give myself like a solid 2 out of 10, maybe 1 point, because you could potentially recognize the Pokemon. But yeah, 2 out of 10.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this set has a total of 9 different Yuka Morii cards, which is quite impressive, and I don't think that has been redone recently or at all. Actually, come to think of it, how many artists have had 9 cards in a set in general? I mean, I'm sure there is an answer, let me know in the comments, but 9 cards is a lot for one artist. I'm curious if she had the models ready already and she just had, you know, to put 9 out and they just put 9 out in the set, or maybe she was asked to do 9 different models. Actually, you know what? Some of them are the same model, just different backgrounds, so I guess we're looking at potentially, what's the math here? 3 less sculptures out of the 9, so 6. 6 is quite a bit. Like, I can't even do this small. This small is really tough. I know the challenge is already quite short with 10 minutes, but honestly, even if I had more time, I don't think I would do a better job anyways.